Hello everyone, welcome to my chemistry channel B.L.DASH, short and sweet in chemistry. Now I am going to explain the chemical reactions involved in the alkene. Now here it is part 8 and this is for class 11 CBSE board, and now here the chemical reactions involved in the chemical property, or simply you can say properties of alkene. Now since alkane contains double bond, here it is very active. It is called unsaturated hydrocarbon. Since it is unsaturated hydrocarbon, it is very much active and react immediately any type of addition reaction. Now you can see addition reaction of hydrogen and halogen in this part 8. We will see addition of hydrogen and halogen in alkane and now in the part 8. First, see catalytic hydrogenation. What is meant by catalytic hydrogenation? Actually, catalytic mean you will add catalyst. What are the type of catalyst here? Finely divided nickel, palladium and platinum. Now, when you take hydrogen and heat at a particular point and you take finely divided any catalyst, that is nickel, palladium or platinum, then immediately the reaction, addition reaction takes place. Now since you are adding hydrogen here and it is ethene, so one hydrogen comes to here and one hydrogen comes to here. So one hydrogen here, one hydrogen here, then what happened? And the double bond changes to single bond. So CH3 single bond CH3, that is called ethane. Now here similarly you take propane, that means this side contains double bond, and so what happens, actually addition reaction takes place where the double bond is there. Between double bond addition takes place, so it is hydrogen H2, that is why one hydrogen will come to here, another hydrogen here, then double bond changes to single bond mean alkane, double bond mean alkene, triple bond mean alkyne. So here it changes to all single bond alkane, and since it contains 3 carbon atoms, that is why it is propane. Again see, and since it is propane that it contains double bond, so it changes to single bond, and hydrogen comes to one, that is between double bond one carbon, and this side also one carbon, here addition takes place. Now here you can say what is the name of this structure? 1 2. So 2-methyl propane. 2-methyl propane. Here what happens? Between this carbon and 1 and 2, this is 1 and 2 carbon, there is a double bond, that is why hydrogen is adding to this 1 carbon and this 2 carbon, and in presence of nickel, platinum, palladium, and temperature 525 to 573 Kelvin, and generally in hydrogenation this temperature required and this catalyst required. And what happens here, hydrogen comes to here, one hydrogen comes to here, and the compound is CH3, CH, branch CH3 and CH3, that means CH3 is a substituent. So what is the name? 1 2 3, 1 2 3, that means 2-methyl propane, 2-methyl propane, that is hydrocarbon, parent hydrocarbon, that is alkane, 2-methyl propane. Again see, catalytic hydrogenation means hydrogen is added in presence of or you can say in presence of nickel, platinum, palladium, and heat is 525 to 573 Kelvin. Now here the hydrogen comes to this carbon and one hydrogen comes to this carbon, changes to ethane. So what is the name here? Ethane. So here it is ethane. Now it is propane. Propane means say it is 1 and 2, it is 3. Now what happened? Hydrogen comes to one carbon, hydrogen comes to second carbon, that means it changes to propane, that is saturated hydrocarbon, that is your parent hydrocarbon, that is known as alkane. Now here 2-methyl propane, same process, hydrogen in one it is adding in hydrogen carbon 2, hydrogen adding, so it is 2-methyl propane. So here hydrogenation means addition of hydrogen. Catalytic means in the presence of catalyst. So next we will see here addition of halogens. What happens when halogens are added to the alkene? After addition of hydrogen, we will see addition of halogen. Then addition of halogen to alkene, and addition of halogen process is called halogenation. Now halogenation is carried with inert solvent, that is carbon tetrachloride CCl4. With CCl4 it forms dihalogen derivatives. Dihalogen derivative means two halogens should be present in alkane. Now here when you see different type of halogens, here chlorine more reactive than bromine than iodine. So here what happens? So example you can see this is ethene plus bromine in presence of carbon tetrachloride. One bromine will add here, other bromine that is added here. That means 1,2-dibromoethane. In ethane house, in alkane house, in 1 and 2 position, that is replaced by bromine halogen. So 1,2-dibromoethane. Similarly, this is propane. Propane let chlorine in presence of carbon tetrachloride. It gives 1,2-dichloropropane, because propane is the main important that long chain structure of alkane, that is 3 carbon propane and 1 position chlorine, 2 position chlorine, that is why it is 1,2-dichloropropane. Since 2 carbon, 1,2-dibromoethane. It is 3 carbon, 1,2-dichloro, because chlorine you have taken, 1,2-dichloropropane. Now you can observe here, this contains double bond, ethene or propane or butene any. That means it is one type of unsaturated hydrocarbon. What is difference between saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon? Saturated means there is no double or triple bond. Single bond, only single bond. What is the example? Alkane. And unsaturated hydrocarbon means double or triple bond. That means the compound which contain double or triple bond, and that is called unsaturated hydrocarbons. So here, how can you say that your compound is unsaturated hydrocarbon? That is only possible if you take bromine and carbon tetrachloride. Bromine, that is a yellow liquid in presence of CCl4, that is good solvent, and it gives a yellowish brown solution that indicates that is bromine solution. Now when you take unsaturated hydrocarbon, either ethene, propane, butane, and here on that is bromine solution to the unsaturated hydrocarbon, then it gives colorless solution. What is that colorless solution? That is dihalogen derivative. Dihalogen derivative of what? Alkane. Always remember, dihalogen derivative of alkane is colorless. Now here bromine dissolved in CCl4, it gives yellowish brown solution. Dihalo derivative, colorless solution. That means 1,2-dibromoethane and 1,2-dichloropropane, all are colorless solution. And now what it is helpful? How it is helpful to unsaturated hydrocarbon to test? To test for the unsaturated hydrocarbon, you take alkene and bromine with carbon tetrachloride, it gives a colorless solution. If it gives colorless solution, okay, it is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Suppose alkane and alkene, two compounds are given, then how can you differentiate between two? You add bromine in carbon tetrachloride to it. Now the yellow color solution is discharged, then it is called unsaturated hydrocarbon. If it is not discharged, then it is called saturated hydrocarbon. I hope it is clear how the halogen is added, how the hydrogen is added. That is called catalytic hydrogenation. This is called halogenation. These are very, very important chemical reaction of alkane. Hope you will subscribe and like and share my channel B.L.DASH, short and sweet in chemistry. And thanks for watching my video.